We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get started in this first pitch coming. Here it is, and a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a little tapper. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley in his career against Porcello. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Holt has it. Throw to first in plenty of. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got a 3-for-7 line. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Yonder Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. In his career against Porcello, he's a .325 hitter. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Vasquez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, 2 down now. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Left center, base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Moreland is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in his career against Porcello. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
This is on the ground over to first. The next 0-2. Bouncer up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A ball and no strikes. Here it is, and there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Chisenhall aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lindor waits on it. 1 out. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Chisenhall moving forward. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pop high in the air. Devers is there. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tapped down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gomes has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A little bouncer. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well, the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the move, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Holt takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. A base hit in his first trip. Cabrera leads off first with 1 away. Missed with a slider. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Bradley is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Moreland. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Pulled toward right center field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. Rafael Devers the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here's Michael Brantley, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Brock Holt now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Alonso is there. 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Melky Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0-2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through. In now.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. There now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. Going to strike that victim twice in this one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the third right here.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eduardo Nunez takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Carrasco pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Brandon Workman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hit out towards second. Holt comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-2 to Alonso.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edwin Encarnacion. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, working to keep them in the game here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Melky Cabrera. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Joe Kelly takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56.
Count even now of 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 2. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Cabrera's after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Kipnis has it. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance.